There have been more law enforcement on North Carolina A&T's campus this week than students. Maybe you've seen them near the football stadium.
Yeah, WFMY News 2's Jalen Gilkey found out about the training involving law enforcement statewide.
Yeah, over the last 3 days, agencies from local, regional, and federal levels have been over at Truist Stadium preparing for worst-case scenario events, stressing the importance of proper preparation and planning in order to keep our community safe.
It has been a very busy week. We are doing the last day of a regional training exercise that we've done in conjunction with the Greensboro Fire Department and a lot of our local, state, and federal partners.
First responders from all over the state made their way to the campus of North Carolina A&T to practice how they would handle an emergency situation involving hazardous materials.
Our main goal today and every day and everything that we do is to protect the residents and the visitors to our great city of Greensboro. We always want to train and prepare for that. This is just a great opportunity for us to train for the worst case scenario.
Even though we don't ever expect to find ourselves in a situation like that, our first responders have to be ready for anything.
It's vitally important so that in the event that we do have an emergency like this happen, we know what to do, we're ready, we're prepared, and we're able to handle the situation as quickly and safely as possible.
And the staff over at the nation's largest HBCU understands that their #1 priority is always the safety of their students.
Safety is the most important thing for me on this campus, and making sure that no matter what our students are doing, whether they're at the football stadium, whether they're on campus at a different event, or even in classes on a day-to-day basis, safety is priority. And so this just allows us to continually make sure that we can keep them as safe as possible.
Crews on hand today conducted multiple searches of the stadium, learned how to use new tools to detect hazardous materials, and became familiar with strategy and planning in case of emergency.
Pretty cool.
It's wild how first responders have to constantly evolve and just learn different things. I mean, you know, we hear of all sorts of emergencies from when there are active shooters at schools and just all sorts of things. I can't imagine trying to keep up constantly with training, so at least officers and other first responders are familiar with each situation that could arise.
I'm so glad that they are continuing to polish and brush up on that. One of these things that I love about these types of stories is when there are different agencies from other states, because they're able to also learn from each other. What other kind of tactics and things do other folks know, so that we can bring that to our own different cities and locations that we're in.
And not only are they trying to learn these new tactics and new equipment and things of that nature, but they're also trying to learn each other and familiarize yourself. So when they see each other's face, they know, okay, this is who I need to talk to, this is who I need to report to, and be able to, all be on the same page. Where this is what we're concentrated on, this is what we're focusing on, and we're going to handle this, and just split it up and divide and conquer.
Building those relationships.
Absolutely.